Acua pengki, yun patisa, di juba jikot ka naga, singbu mua mulira dwana, king banik chalora kun, ki mulira kun king, tong hitwama ag iinko tune. Acua pengki, yun patisa, di juba jikot ka naga, kingbu mua mulira dwana, king banik chalora kun, Chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune chuna muri ra, tangi wama jiko na. Tongkit pa nonku nek abog, chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Kun muri ra slimo poi wanga, tangi wama ji human ak inka tune. Tong hit wama ag inko tune. Por tong hi wama ji aki inko tun. Tong pa no kun, no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha, ki mulira kun king, kimba no kun nik dorcha. Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smack toma, kuyami jusku chita nai, uchua penki, topa na ota vokasa, yubabato kanchi, yatuka ulan, chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra, tangi wama jiko na. Tongkit pa nonku nek abog. Ichuta! Topa na ota vokasa, pampa ki muli ra kun king. Chang waba chingo, shang wi chama ucha wish uyong kun. Achua penki, yun patisa. Di juba jikot ka naga, kingbu mua mulira dwana, kingba nik chalora kun. Chiwa aita kang ki jiyokaku, uba baska dwana chichopa muska, kakincha nawabagaon, kingba nik chalora kun. Kakincha nawabagaon, pichage borang turang, nada chawa yishun kun. No ba mulira tilai kunka, kang nibo ratong chitsa. Chesko yohaba kaba nopi do ula. Topa na ota vokasa, pampa ki mulira kun king. Chang waba chingo, shang wi chama ucha wish uyong kun. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra, tangi wama jiko na. Tongkit pa nonku nek abog. Chiwa aita kang kaki. Topa na chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra, tangi wama jiko na. Tongkit pa nonku nek abog. Tong hit wama ag inko tune. Portang himwa maji aki inkotun tong panokun nonek chiwi aita ka chong chicha ki mulira kun king kimba no konik do jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu labora na winki smack toma kuyami jusku chitanai uchua penki topa na ota vokasa yubabato kanchi yatuka ulan chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo kun mulira slimo poiwanga tong itwamaji human ak in ikatune tong hitwama ak inkotune portang himwamaji aki inkotun tong panokun nonek chiwi aita ka chong chicha ki mulira kun king kimba no konik dorcha achua penki yun patisa di chuba ji kotka naga kingbu mwa mulira dwana kimba nikcha lora kun tong hitwama ak inkotune portang himwama ji aki inkotun tong panokun nonek chiwi aita ka chong chicha ki mulira kun king kimba no konik dorcha chiwi aita ka chong chicha agi inkotune chuna mulira tong itwama ji kona tong kipa no kunek abog chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo kun mulira slimo poiwanga tang itwama ji human ak in ikatune ki mulira kun king tong hitwama ak inkotune tong hitwama ak inkotune portang himwama ji aki inkotun tong panokun nonek chiwi aita ka chong chicha ki mulira kun king kimba no konik dorcha achua penki yun patisa di chuba ji kotka naga kingbu mwa mulira dwana kimba nikcha lora kun jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu labora na winki smack toma kuyami jusku chitanai uchua penki topa na ota vokasa yubabato kanchi yatuka ulan ki mulira kun king tong hitwama ak inkotune
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this. The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses. I thought you would. Without these fees, Zerka Corporation would have closed this port years ago. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure? There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look. I can't really get into that. It hasn't been a very smooth operation. I shouldn't get into it. It's common knowledge, so there's no harm in telling you. It's a tale of bad business. You see, Zerka Corporation staked their claim to this planet based on some very promising geological surveys. Unfortunately, that information was incorrect, and possibly even an attempted sabotage by a rival company. Not totally barren. There were a few good years of mining, and limited operations are still in place. But the ore is flawed. It has peculiar properties. They've had to look at other forms of business. Zerka Corporation has really tried to hide this, but it just seems that Tatooine metal is unfit for effective manufacturing. I would imagine that this outpost will eventually be abandoned. Nobody is making any money here. Of course, this rock may have been settled a few times, so look for some other company to get stuck with it. Pursuits that appeal to the casual traveler. There are some fearsome native species that provide exciting hunting. There are also lengthy, barren wastes that serve as fine swoop tracks. Attracting business has been slow, however. Very little. There are hints that it might once have been a lush world, but I can't picture it as anything but a desert. Native sentient species have no records going back that far. That was hundreds of years ago, maybe thousands. Of course, the native species are not very willing to tell anyone anything. They're barely more than animals. The Sand People. They're vicious and attack outsiders on sight. More animal than anything, really. Maybe they know the history of Tatooine. Maybe they don't. Impossible to tell. They won't cooperate. Not personally, but they've given Zerka Corporation a rough time. It's hard enough mining this rock without suffering random attacks. I think the company has even put a bounty on them, but I'm sure not going to try for it. The Jawas are scavengers, and a bit primitive. Hard to understand. They have an affinity for droids. Some of our scientists believe that they may not be native to the planet, but how they got here, they may not even know. As I said, they're hard to understand. They usually end up slaves to the Sand People. They aren't fighters. Good traders, though. It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's in central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them. As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Uchua penki, tong itwamaji human act in ikatune, chi itakanki chana kilikon, chiwa aita kanki baba Hassan shan, no ba muri raji like kuka. Smilia! Tingkuin ko ka, patoga yakfuli ko kala Gigi!
Abuelta, Colo Luz, Ivan Rebut, Ikelti Remote. Punta Shelfa, Ufta Kel Chief, Colo Luzta. Abuelta, Colo Luz, Ivan Rebut, Ikelti Remote. Abuelta, Colo Luz, Ivan Rebut, Ikelti Remote. Tustadan Gelfa, Hoisidan Gelfa, Tudun Tustlag Fandibo Gelfa, Hoisidan Gelfa Badinugan Gelfa, Abuelta, Colo Luz, Ivan Rebut, Ikelti Remote. Abuelta, Colo Luz, Ivan Rebut, Ikelti Remote, Punta Shelfa, Ufta Kel Chief, Colo Luzta. Abuelta, Colo Luz, Ivan Rebut, Ikelti Remote. Colo, Antipian Volupio. Abuelta, Colo Luz, Ivan Rebut, Ikelti Remote.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
Not so
I'll try not to take up too much of your time. I realize that everyone is out for themselves on Tatooine. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare. We spent everything on my husband's hunting gear. We hoped that the sport would support us. We hoped. Whoever killed him took everything. All I have left is this desert raid plate. We thought we were so lucky when he brought it home. If I could sell it, the kids and I could get out of here. Maybe buy passage to Coruscant? I don't know. Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They are worth more than 500 credits. Please. Will no one help? We need the credits. We have nothing.
La boda ni winkis maktoma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mura rabes. Uba batu konchi. Tong nongbong chang yung yang. Tong patok smakdelia. Kuya mi just kuna chiktanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Wundi hadonga chikong kabi. La boda ni winkis maktoma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mura rabes.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company? If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses. As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is. Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sandcrawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains. Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sandcrawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them. Very well, though I do have work to get back to. Farewell. Zerka Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
How can I help? Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan. It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however. Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded. True, I suppose, and yet the outcome of that battle was unexpected. To all of us, Revan's end was unforeseen. As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Tichuba Jikota Naga, Kingu mwa mulira dwana. Kinba ni chalora kun. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tangi wama jikona. Tonki pa nonku nek abog.
La boda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes ching pa ma rulira. Tok ching bang non kek. Tok ninja mulira ra bes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira ra chikun. Slimo padona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. La boda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes ching pa ma rulira. Tok ching bang non kek. Tok ninja mulira ra bes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira ra chikun. Slimo padona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. La boda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes ching pa ma rulira. Tok ching bang non kek. Tok ninja mulira ra bes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira ra chikun. Slimo padona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. La boda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes ching pa ma rulira. Tok ching bang non kek. Tok ninja mulira ra bes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira ra chikun. Slimo padona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. La boda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes ching pa ma rulira. Tok ching bang non kek. Tok ninja mulira ra bes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira ra chikun. Slimo padona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. La boda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes ching pa ma rulira. Tok ching bang non kek. Tok ninja mulira ra bes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira ra chikun. Slimo padona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. La boda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes ching pa ma rulira. Tok ching bang non kek. Tok ninja mulira ra bes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira ra chikun. Slimo padona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira ra chikun. Slimo padona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. La boda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes ching pa ma rulira. Tok ching bang non kek. Tok ninja mulira ra bes.
Ako Chekopa. Chino mulera king pajak slimo poituana. Rundi hautonga tong kimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamui kunhungkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes tonga bukshaunne nong. Kava volpa mulsli kumanabak mulira. Chuniyun tunjichi aitatuana. Kava volpa mulsli kumana. Laboda na winkis matoma. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi.
My friend tells the truth. I am a Jedi. Are you going to imply that I am lying as well?
Tonga buksha unenong. Kava volpa mulsli kumanabak mulira. Chuniyun tunjichi aitatuana. Kava volpa mulsli kumana. Rundi hautonga tongkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamui kunhungkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Laboda na winkis matoma. Yinkin slimo podona mulira chikun. Nova rundi hautonga kuhungkabi. Rundi hautonga tongkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamui kunhungkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Chibedwana ni bobo. Tong namuung siya nungyang. Muchitito aki chijihaku. Laboda na winkis matoma. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Laboda na winkis matoma. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Rundi hautunga tongkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamui kunhungkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Laboda na winkis matoma. Yinkin slimo podona mulira chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Kipechao na kinnikosendi. Naupunek turang wangabula. Chila yun now.
And? Sounds like you have something special. What do you want help with?
Laboda na winkis matoma. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Rundi hautunga tongkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamui kunhungkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Laboda na winkis matoma. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Rundi hautunga tongkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamui kunhungkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Laboda na winkis matoma. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Rundi hautunga tongkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamui kunhungkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Laboda na winkis matoma. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Chibedwana ni bobo. 동나무웅 샤눈장 무치티토아키 지지하쿠 라보다 나웬케스막 룬디 하우동가 동키 라보다 인노바 룬디 하우동가 동키 라보다 나 주파카 조나가 라보다 Wangapula, Chila Yunao, Jibis Gansti Tokini, Jibeduanani Bobo, Tong Namun Shanungang, Muchititoaki, Jijaku, Rundi Hautongato.
Oh, hi. You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking to Mata. Always room for more, I guess. Don't know how much longer I'll be around here, but maybe we'll have time for a few races. Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your business. Top racers keep to their own. I don't know you. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might feel like talking about it. Someone who can turn out the fast times might understand. Hurry it up, all right? All right, see you around the track.
Chiwi Aita. Chiwa Aita kang kicha na juporni. Chi. Ah.
Rundi Hautonga. Laboda. Jib. Laboda Nawing. Rundi Taj. Laboda Na. Wanna kumbes, chimpayamul, kununtabi, tuknen tangjo, kunne mulirabes, Giokoya wish humani bajo nipes, un latinong gudu, yukaril ginotecta. La boda na winkis ma, rundi hau, la boda na winkis ma, mutadahat. Wanna kumbes, chimpayamuri, kunhunkabi. Tuknen tangjo, kunne mulirabes, chibeduana ni bobo. Tong mabung sha nungyang. Muchitito aki, jijaku. Rundi haudonga tong kimba ng kongkek. Wanna kumbes, chimpayamuri, kunhunkabi. Tuknen tangjo, kunne mulirabes.
You again? I don't really feel like talking right now. I suppose you've got a right to know track business, but with the times you've been posting... It's not that I'm not grateful. I mean, it would get me into the pros. I don't have the credits to get in on my own. Not that I care about credits. I just want to race. But the deal with Mata is pretty bad. He'll get most of what I win. Do you now? You might know a good deal, I guess. You sure know your way around the track. I'm still not liking the sound of it. I just don't know. Do you now? You might know a good deal, I guess. You sure know your way. I suppose I do. Not much chance I'll get off this rock on my own, now is there? I mean, you'd know, right? And all I want is to race. Who cares about the credits? Who cares? Thanks for making things clear. If you don't mind, I think we're done. Goodbye.
Rundi haudonga. Laboda na rinkis matoma. Chibeduana ni bobo. Yinoba mule. Rundi ha...
Mucho pakat. Kiye no namapaule rachikun. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wanakun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotak tukning chatukun ne mulerabes ka chikun ita hodonga iking kuno ba mulera chikun slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe tolpa da bongwale gando nangugu chut Kavadum kupilio botenya, bonanay kuchu. Hawaga boska chokola, mucha shang panka. Takom justach miki grabal mogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it you would like to speak to me about? I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken. I have been thinking about myself, about Quatra, and about my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me. I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it. More time would do me good. Time to distance myself from that anger. I think that is why the council agreed to send me with you. They think, perhaps, that in your company, I will be able to free myself from it. I thank you for your concern and your acceptance. I will strive to prove that I am worthy of your company and trust.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Terrace alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Yes?
What is it?
I'm here.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it you would like to speak to me about? How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear? Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived. The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was old, and maybe a little enamored. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference, as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, a fully functional SciTech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query: would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Yukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership. Refusal. It is not desirable for me to reveal core functions while still in the possession of Yukalaka, prospective purchaser. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat. Explanation. I have been recently fitted with a restraining bolt, if you must know. With it in place, access to much of my memory core is restricted. Not to mention that the fool Ithorian might raise his asking price if he knew more, or make inquiries into my history. Neither outcome is beneficial to me. Statement. Indeed, it is possible that the Ithorian placed the restraining bolt on me to prevent my return to a previous owner. It is also possible that the removal of the bolt will not restore memory functions. Without my memory, I do not know if I know the answer. Do not interpret this as a reduction of my worth, however. My capabilities are quite expansive. Statement. The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him. He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining. Statement. I wish only to be purchased, and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. Qualification. Oh, of course I shall be quite pleasant to you, should you purchase me, please.
Kuinka sieltä? Usta kelpis. Kolotusta. Apuilta. Kolotus divannebut. Pikelti rimot. Tustadan kelfa. Voi sidan kelfa. Tuntus platfan nivu kelfa. Voi sidan kelfa. Vadinudan kelfa. Kuinka sieltä? Usta kelpis. Kolotusta. Apuilta. Kolotus divannebut. Pikelti rimot. Apuil. Apuil. Kuinka sieltä? Usta kelpis. Kolotusta.
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it,
Kuinkas? Usta kelpis. Kuinka sieltä? Apuilta. Kolotus divannebut. Pikelti rimot. Apuilta. Kolotus divannebut. Pikelti rimot. Antipian kolutio. Apuilta. Kolotus divannebut. Pikelti rimot. Tustadan kelfa. Voi sidan kelfa. Tuntus platfan nivu kelfa. Voi sidan kelfa. Vadinudan kelfa. Apuilta. Kolotus divannebut. Pikelti rimot.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you? Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation. Statement. It is doubtful he can be clearer. Their language is difficult even for droids. He is using a trade language to try and help.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization. Well, let's see it. Come on. All right, I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter, right? You must be if you've been allowed to leave Anchorhead. When you see Tanis, and I know you know him, tell him his wife hopes he enjoys the anniversary gift. Don't play dumb. You're just another of his playthings down at the hunting club. I know your type through and through. Well, he can do what he wants. He'll get what he deserves. I bought my own license just so I could see that he did. Just a little something to remember me by. Something that symbolizes our years together. Something that will blow up in his face. Of course, he'll never understand how appropriate it is. He can't talk his way out of this one. He's not smart enough. Don't play dumb. Well, Oh, I'm through planning. I just left him a little mess that he has to take care of. If he's smart, he'll be just fine. But he's not smart. Oh, I'll be long gone soon enough. The next shuttle to anywhere, really. I've had it with cleaning up his messes, repairing his droids. If he lives, he can try and get by on his own. I doubt he'll last long with no one to listen to his lies. I'm sure you do. Like I said, when you see him, tell him his wife Marlena says hello.
Anyone out there? Could you help? I seem to be, doomed.
Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. I've been stuck without water for hours. Wasn't looking good. I don't remember you from Faz's Club. You new to Anchorhead? Could you maybe help me get out of here? Well, it would appear that I've worn out my welcome with my wife Marlena. She fixes my droids. Fixed them good this time.
Commentary. One would hope the female is better at repairs than Yukalaka. I still would like to crush his neck, Master.
I triggered some sort of trap she programmed. She probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. Yeah, she was right. The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. And if I move from this spot, they're threatening to blow up. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try to do some repairs? They don't care if you move. It's just me who's stuck.
I say leave him.
You're pretty heartless for such a pretty lady, you know?
I take it back. Let's congratulate his wife.
Commentary. I say we blast the meatbag and save you the trouble, Master.
What's with all the droids lately? My wife get to you too?
Negative. I just don't like organic meatbags. Except for the Master, of course.
I'd, really appreciate a bit of help. Please? Just access each droid's repair interface. You'll have to do some tinkering, but be careful. One explosion I can survive. Any more than one and I'm dead. Oh, and ignore the message Marlena left in there. No way do I deserve this, I swear.
Having fun on the dunes, Tanis? I made sure you would. Here's the deal. Your precious droids have trapped you. They'll hold you until you die of thirst. Make a mistake while repairing them, they explode. Have a good death. My mother was right about you. Having fun on...
That was unpleasant. Thanks for your help. I'd have been a goner. Hey, and the old bat thought I was dead. Now, my dear lady, I must see to your reward. Will, earthly delight suffice? I suppose not. You never asked me for anything, but I consider my life worth something. Please, take this. I insist. Thanks again. I doubt any of those uptight hunters would have helped, and I doubt the wife is coming back. I'm heading back to the shop. I hope she left the manuals for these things behind. Ungrateful little...
Who are you? It doesn't matter. Can you handle a blaster? They may attack again at any second. I doubt we could hold out on our own against another wave of them. You would be right. Came out of nowhere. Wait, damn it. Here they come again. How did they do that?
Master?
What can I do?
Ready?
Yes?
Master?
Yes?
Ready?
Yes?
Ready?
Thanks for your help. I don't think we'll try holding this position for much longer. We're not soldiers. Did the company send you? It's about time they drove these animals out. Well, you've got a lot of work ahead of you. Do you know about that enclave in the south? Don't even try to go near it. They've taken all the Zerka weapons that were supposed to protect our sandcrawlers. That place is a fortress, a death trap. You'll have to find some way to sneak into the place. Glad it's not my job. Just that they attack everything on sight. Well, I suppose they don't attack each other, but any outsider's as good as dead. The company tried to arm us and even set up remote self-powered turrets on the mining route, but that just made things worse. We're not soldiers. They still kill us and then take our weapons off our corpses. They even had the Jawas disable the turrets and set them around their enclave. It's like a fortress now. I don't know how you're going to break through all of that. Me, I'd sneak in. Well, actually, I'd just get back to Anchorhead. They use whatever they scavenge. They seem to hate our technology, but they love to turn it against us. That goes for blasters and turrets too, I guess. It's not like you need to be a genius to operate them. They probably don't even bother with special settings. They just watch for people approaching and switch them on. Yeah, so do we. There's no way we're repairing this thing while getting attacked over and over. The desert can have it. Ah, the Jawas will salvage it eventually anyway. Then we can buy it back and start over. Makes sense to me.
Hello. Wait. Don't. Well, I'm.
Anyone out there? Hey there. I don't... I'll bet she does. She's decided I finally worn out my welcome and she's fixed my droids to do her dirty work.
Commentary. One would hope the female...
I triggered... The wife, she knew.
I say,
You're pretty...
I take it.
Commentary.
What's with...
Megan?
I... Just... Oh, wait. That was... Now, you never... Thanks, I'm...
Who are you? A doubt. You would be right. Came out of nowhere. Wait, damn it. Here they come again. How did they... Thanks for your help. Well, you'll have... Just the... It's like... This... Yeah,
Master?
What?
What can I do?
Acknowledgement.
I'm here.
Master?
What can I do?
Master?
I'm here.
Yes?
Master?
Please help! I can't get out!
3, 2, 1.
What can I do?
Master?
Yes?
Master?
What can I do?
Ready.
What?
Interjection. One moment. I believe I understood that, Master. It may not have been his intention, but he did actually communicate something. Translation. Result. I believe I have succeeded in confusing him, Master. We have shown an interest not common among outsiders. Translation. Translation. He is expressing disbelief, as am I, but his duty requires that he report to his chieftain. Extrapolation. It would seem that we are at least worthy of curiosity for the moment. I would much rather this get bloody, Master, but it is your call. Translation. I can translate with some guarantee of accuracy that he is demanding to know why he should let us survive this encounter, Master. Translation. Translation. He claims he has no reason to believe you, Master. Your kind have tainted this land with machines and uncaring, ignorant feet. Translation. He requires proof of good faith. We must make a contribution to his people that shows we are not a threat. Shall I blast him now, Master? Translation. Translation. He plans to move his people farther from Anchorhead, but they need to build up stores of water first. He says you must aid him. Translation. He wants moisture evaporators from the Zerka. If you deliver them, he will order that his people reduce their attacks on miners. Translation. Translation. He does not believe you, Master. We will only be allowed to re-enter the Enclave when we have the evaporators with us. Translation. We are to be escorted outside. He will wait, but he doesn't believe we are coming back.
How can I help? Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself. I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged. Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly. Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things. It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken. A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter. Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Ki mulira kun Baba Chiwi aita ka chong chicha Agi inko tune chuna mulira Tangi wama jiko na Tonki pa nonku nek abog Chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo Kun mulira slimo poiwanga Tangi wama ji human ak ikatune Chiwi aita ka chong chicha Agi inko tune chuna mulira Tangi wama jiko na Tonki pa nonku nek abog Ki mulira kun kin Tong hit wama ag inko tune Baba Hassan Shan No ba mulira tilai kunka Kakin cha nawabagaon Bagwa shan konti machit
Oh, it's you again. Good hunting.
Extrapolation. This guard. Translation. Translation. He will take us before the chieftain, as he was instructed to do. Translation. He did not expect us to return, Master. He wonders if we have brought the moisture evaporators. Translation. Translation. He does not trust you, Master, but you have done more than any other outsider. They will not attack, and he grants you his chieftain's gaffy as reward. Translation. The attacks will be reduced, and he will allow you to explore this enclave, but be warned that any lack of respect will result in death. Protocol. If you truly want this sadly peaceful arrangement to continue, be careful of what you ask. Clarification. We must be more specific, Master. They capture many organics. Translation. Translation. He says that the captive Jawas are slaves and that they have lived past their usefulness. You may take them if you wish. Protocol. We should not keep him long. It is an insult to take too much of his time. Unless the plan is to blast him when you are done, of course. Translation. Translation. He says that what you seek is far from here in the eastern Dune Sea. He will give you a map so you can find your way. Translation. His people found it but didn't scavenge it because a crate dragon took up residence in the excavation. Translation. Translation. Your ignorance isn't his concern. He claims there is a hunter that wanders the area sometimes and that you should ask him. Translation. The hunter is a Twi'lek. He will be in the eastern Dune Sea somewhere. Protocol. This will be a very sensitive topic, Master. You will want to be careful with your questions or risk offending him. Not that that is much of a worry. Translation. Translation. He says that he will not, Master. There is one storyteller in each clan, and only he may recite the histories. Translation. Translation. We are free to leave.
Igratu haku chichia, mambe popa moko varu aku kupa, hunya wilio, wanga karaki, igratu haku chichia. 시럭갈락이 마뚜하고 기지야. 오금이길 초바초구나 구마가 찔러분사. 오늘 위로 이 다오비소 긴군 여바 무리마지.
I'm tired of waiting, Comed. How big can this dragon of yours be? I'm going in.
Ching palamule tongking ba nonodek togning chatukunde mulerabes ka chikun ida hodonga yiking kuno ba mulera chikun slimo podona runde hodonga kun kabe runda di hodonga kun hankabi wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nonodek Tugning chatukunne mulerabes. Kachikun ida hodonga, yiking kuno ba mulerachikun. Slimo podona runde hodonga kun kabe. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunodek. Tugning chatukunne mulerabes. Kachikun ida hodonga, yiking kuno ba mulerachikun. Slimo podonar di hodunga kun kabe. Runda di hodunga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunodek. Tugning chatukunne mulerabes. Kachikun ida hodunga. Iking kuno ba mulerachikun. Slimo podonar di hodunga kun kabe. Runda di hodunga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunodek. Tugning chatukunne mulerabes. Kachikun ida hodunga. Iking kuno ba mulerachikun. Slimo podonar di hodunga kun kabe. Runda di hodunga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunodek. Tugning chatukunne mulerabes. Kachikun ida hodunga. Iking kuno ba mulerachikun. Slimo podonar di hodunga kun kabe. Runda di hodunga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunodek. Tugning chatukunne mulerabes.
Jedo badowana ni di bobo. Dong na bungsha inunya. Dong patukasmak talea.
Runda di hodunga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunodek. Tugning chatukunne mulerabes.
Mucha shakpakat. Kiye no no namapaole rachikun.
I'm here.
Ready.
I'm here.
Achuta. Unga kunbist achuta.
Bunga kun visto. Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Tong nabung siya nununya. Tong batukas magtalea. Tune pudo. Rananu prata dongko shirkasha. Chum na apike. Dayata. Wata yuma wamahuhu na dagdig. Shotung ni patoga. Wano kusbe ching palamula tongke. Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Tong nabung siya nununya. Tong patukas magtalea. Ronda di hotonga kun hanggabi. Wano kun bez ching palamula tongking ba nunodek. Tugning chatukunde mulerabes.
Mucha siyang paskat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
Statement. I believe there can be little doubt that we have found the star map you were seeking. I am surprised it is still working after all this time.
I do not think it is mere chance that we have found the star map here, in the lair of a great dragon. The star map is the artifact of the dark side. The great dragon may have been drawn here by its dark power, and enslaved by it. Come, we should leave this place. There's nothing else for us here.
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase, but nobody gets away from Calo Nord in the end. You got lucky on Terrace. The Sith attack saved you from a quick and gruesome death. But I promise you, the Sith won't be getting in my way this time. Let's go, boys. It's showtime.
Yes?
Master?
What?
Igratu haku jijiya. Mare ko pamuko valubak. Kukba. Nyawilio. Wanda kalaki. Igratu haku jijiya. Wakati manyo kono izi zunan noku mulira. Chola kinchima. Bola la mucha. Kukba. Nyawilio. Wakati manyo kono zunan noku mulira. Okumile. Chola kinchima. Bola la mucha.
이쿠쿠노 노바물리라 지군 동히군 전칭 네보보제 마타 네푼나게 돌비 기규하나 론더 디호동가 군 헝가비 어느 군베스 칭 발라물레 통킹바 누노텍 뚝닝 셔투군네 물레라베스 아추타 뭔가 군비스 돌비 기구야나 동 바투가스 막딜레야
Papuelta, Colo, Luz, Ivan, Rebut, Ikel y Rimo. Papuelta, Colo, Luz, Ivan, Rebut, Ikel y Rimo. Rolo, Antipian, Bolupio.
Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Tichuba Jikotka Naga, Kingbu Mwa Mulira Dwana, Kingba Nikcha Lora Kun, Ki Mulira Kun King, Tong Hitwama Ag Inko Tune. Ki Muli. Ki.